it's really, really important that when you're training in Krav Maga, that you're training in a realistic way. All right, there's too much bullshit out there, too many people who attack with fake attacks or attacks that aren't actually going towards a target, or stupid attacks where, you know, knife attack, show us a silly knife attack, Mauricio, something like this out of the Jim Carrey show. Okay, it's important that whenever you're training in Krav Maga, you're training in, as I said, a realistic way, and the way that it would happen on the street. You'll see guys who are stabbing, and they're holding their arm there. That is completely unrealistic. The stab needs to come forward and it needs to go back. All right. So if I'm standing there and I haven't done anything, I'm going to get cut for sure. You need to give your partner a realistic feel for what they're going to face out there. Okay. And believe it or not, what you're doing in training is nothing like it is out there. It's going to be 10 times worse. So you've got to make sure that you're preparing your students, your partner, yourselves for the reality of the streets. Okay, when someone's choking you, don't react, Mauricio. Okay, it's not a nice massage. You feel good, bud? You feel good? Okay, you want to choke the person. All right, same as the wrist grab. When you do the wrist grab, there's a little bit of, you know, body language, some sort of posturing involved. Come on, man, let's talk about this, yeah? We need to train for reality, not just this kind of soulless Krav Maga. Choke me, Mauricio. This soulless Krav Maga with no emotion, no warrior trace, no attitude, nothing. It's just like a Krav Maga for clones, right? Inject your own into it. Ensure that it's realistic. Okay? And that when you're fighting aggressively. When you're choking aggressively. Okay? And you're working fast and hard. Initially, you'll build up slow. But as you start to learn, as you start to develop yourself, start to resist. For example, you're like Mauricio, I go for a bear hug. You start to solve that problem. Start to solve it. Maybe I'll pull my arm out. We start going into another fight. Again, Mauricio might grab me. Okay, I might start to solve it. He might recognize where he's at and pull his hand out. And then all of a sudden, I need to be able to adjust to that and continue the fight. Now I need to be able to learn to adapt. And the only way to learn to adapt is to put yourself in a shit situation. So you have to adapt. You're forced to adapt. And essentially the principles of Krav Maga come through that way. Because Krav Maga is a principle-based system. It's not just technique. It's not just, you know, doing it, moving away, scanning, looking good, and getting a tick. Right? The ultimate test is when you're on the street and someone's attacked you, or a group of people have attacked you, or whatever the case, you're on the street and it's just you and them. And you need to do something about it. And if you've been training incorrectly, you've been training soft, you're going to get hurt. Seriously hurt. Get up.